Hi beautiful, my name is Epic Treasure and this video tutorial today is to show you how to create Morrigan from Dragon Age for your character in Dragon's Dogma. I'm going to go through some hints and tips along the way too as I show you all the settings. If you like what you see, come like and subscribe, hit the notification button and come join the Discord. And only recently Hideaki Xuno decided to like the main pawn, PAWN that I made for this game. So that was nice. He's the creator if you're new. So that was nice. So there's some important tips in this video. So I hope you're listening because it's going to change your entire game. So let us begin. You might remember me from the original Dragon's Dogma where I was creating content over a decade ago. So if you're back, welcome. If you're new, hello. Height 175, going straight into it, into the body section. Torso length 20. Muscle style 9, muscle strength 50, trap size 16, upper body muscle mass 28, lower body muscle mass 32, upper body size 0, lower body size 17. This is a really important part in this game, which I don't know another game that actually does it. Maybe there's a couple that I'm not sort of familiar with, but in Dragon's Dogma, the way that your character is built has bearing on how they move in the world. So if you have if you think you're going to make a little thief, for example, well, you're making a thief, but you decide for the lols you're going to make him a massive, big, rotund guy for fun, just to laugh. But you're going to find out that bro can't climb very well. He can climb, but they get depleted of stamina very quickly. If it does play the same way, which I assume it does as the original, but they can carry more usually. The bigger the boy, the bigger the girl, the more stuff that they can carry in their inventory, but they're not as nimble, they're not as dexterous. So keep that in mind. So if your main character, for example, is here, we'll say Morrigan, and we're going to make Morrigan, say, a mage, for example, then she's not going to be able to carry as much as a big boy or a big girl that is muscular, for example. So keep that in mind while you're creating your character. And then if you've got a character that can scale things, then make sure, if that's going to be your main character, make damn sure that they're not like crazy rotund big boy or big girl, because you're going to struggle and you're going to be hammering through stamina like crazy and it's going to be very painful. So think about how your character looks. Are they built for the way that you want to play the game? If they're going to be tanky, then don't make them a sexy little lady. I can guarantee you it's going to be a terrible idea, and you're going to find out. So I've saved you that drama. Let's move on. Head size 6, head length 94, head width -50, head depth 24, face height 63, neck length 37, and -12 for neck thickness. Upper body. Now this is an interesting one we must try out, and when you play, please come back to me in the comments and tell me if there is a booby tax, because I don't know if there is. I'll probably test it as quick as I can, but as you can see, we'll get to it in a minute. Shoulder width 0, shoulder size -1, chest thickness 0, chest size 35. Now look down where it says weight, and we pump it, the weight changes. If we give her nothing, the weight changes. So I'm not sure at the moment if the booby tax does hinder you somewhat. I'm not sure if they've got like 2 kilograms on either side that doesn't do anything. I haven't tested it, and I don't think that any people who have done the reviews of them have probably tested that either. The people I've seen playing them are pretty new to it, and it probably might not even be on their radar that those things go hand in hand. But if you get to it before me, please come and tell me, because I'm very interested if there is indeed a booby tax. So, chest shape, 20.5. Now, the chest shape basically enables you to go bang together or spread apart. We're just going to go like mid-range. Chest height is the sort of, droop or non-droop. So like we want to, Morrigan, I mean, look, it's been a while since Morrigan's been around, but I'm still going to keep her perky. So torso width -31, torso depth 0. The rest of them are 0. Now that being said, rewind back. We're going to, when it comes out, make the most cleanest, most efficient body build in the entire game. So please, I'm always open for comments and feedback. So come back and you tell me, you fine tune that stuff if you get off on that stuff like I do, and then tell me what you find successful, because I'm going to be running through it. Live stream is going to be happening all the time. We're going to be stress testing everything and sussing out the whole, the body. Lower body, waist width, 0. These are all zeros, minus size, minus 10. Posture. Movement style, minus 90. There's not a lot of feminine settings for this one. Elbow angle, minus 100. Knee angle, 0. Posture. I don't know why they have knee angle. Posture, 23. Next, head. Base head, 23. Skin. Base skin, 27. Skin color, 21. Wrinkles. We could, look, here's a choice that you can make. If you want to get Morrigan to be like a bit older, then go nuts. We should probably make her mid-range, shouldn't we? We'll give her like, we might make her that. Let's give her 50. Skin sheen. It depends on if you want her sweaty or not. That's her sweaty. She does not sweat in my world, so I'm not doing it. Brow height, minus 67. Now, this is important when it comes to making your characters angry looking. So your brow height here, minus 67. If we go, oh, surprised, but you know, how I've done the eyes is very important too, which we'll get to in a minute. But there's surprised, and then there's, oh, I'm angry with you. So that one's nice. It's kind of in mid-range. So we'll go brow height, minus 41. Brow spacing, 41. Brow depth overall, 13. Brow depth inner. So this one here, it changes like the brow bone part. Minus 27, brow depth outer 16, brow angle minus 23. So we go here. So, no, that is not her, is it? This is where you get your villain drip from. So look at that. Morrigan is very angry. Or she can be docile. Oh, it's all in the eyebrows, isn't it? Angry. So it depends on what kind of Morrigan that you want. I want it that. Look at her, she's plotting. Brow bend, 17. Next one, eyes. This is an important one. Eye height, minus 47. Eye width, 59. Eye depth, minus 40. Eye size, 37. Eye angle, 4. They go a little bit up. This one's the most important one, I think, for creating evil characters or scary, stroppy ones. So look at that eye. That's such a, you know, well, to just look, all right, we'll change them both to show you. It's like, oh, it's like psycho eyes. There could be some really funny ones, but don't forget to check the channel. I'm making some wacky stuff. So we can see the squint, full bang 100 makes her like seething and calculating. Look at her, it's burning a hole through you. So we keep it. Nose, 33. Nose is really the hardest part, I think, of building characters. Bridge width, minus 52. Bridge height, minus 14. Bridge bump upper, minus 50. Bridge bump lower, minus 49. Nostril size, minus 51. Nostril height, 21. Nostril width, minus 43. Tip depth, 32. Tip angle, 14. And tip sharpness, 49 if I'm not dyslexic today. Ears. Morrigan surprisingly has quite big ears. Whoops, not that big. They do stick out. Not that far. What is going on? So our type, we're going to go type 1. We're going to change the openness to about there. That's actually how big they are, surprisingly. Size 10, angle 34, openness minus 15, tilt 16, the others are 0. Cheeks, cheek and neck thickness 0, cheek bulge minus 31, neck fat minus 100. Cheek height 83, cheek width minus 19, cheek depth 70. Mouth height minus 36, mouth width minus 36, mouth protrusion minus 7, mouth corners minus 3, because she has a little bit of an upturn, this little smirk. Lip thickness minus 35 and lower lip position minus 2. Jaw definition 62. Jaw width 12, jaw position 40, jaw protrusion minus 85, chin height, it's getting late in the day, minus 48. Chin width 20, chin protrusion 9, and sharpness is a 0. So that, whoopsie, body hair, hairstyle 56, root colour and the tip colour both 32s. So I went for like a brown black. In some of the the pictures, she has like a bit of a red, like a bit of a burgundy tinge to it, but generally it's black. But I didn't want to just go, black, boring, because my other character has the black hair, so you can change it if it tickles your fancy. Sheen position, doesn't really matter, 9. Sheen, 7. We don't have to worry about the root tip length because they're exactly the same colour. Shape for the eyebrows, number 3, colour, base colour, and thickness 85. Eyes. The eyes are an important one for sure. They needed to put cat eyes in. That's what they needed to do. So eye style type 1. Iris primary colour is 96. The iris secondary colour is 123. And iris tertiary 73, which is a darker ring around the outside. The whites of the eyes I've got maxed out at 16. We could have made them a bit dark, but whatever. Iris size 7. Pupil size, we can make that one a bit more, which is probably way better. Keep it like that. 25. Eyelashes, both root colour 1, type 1. The length is 100, density 75. Eyeshadow is one that I fiddle-faddled around with quite a bit, which is number 3. Eyeshadow colour 1 and 2 is both number 8. Shadow intensity 100, shadow coverage 99, shadow opacity 88, eyeshadow metallic 100, and the sheen 21. Eyeliner number 10, eyeliner colour number 1, coverage 100, opacity 77, metallic 0, eyeliner sheen 1. Freckles type 2, freckle opacity 48, and the base colour is just the base colour. Cheeks, cheek style number 4, cheek colour number 98, cheek opacity 66, metallic 0, cheek sheen 50. Lips 99, lip style number 5. Lip colour spread 100, opacity 100, lip metallic 10, and sheen 81. Teeth all there, and if you haven't built in this yet, look at this. You can actually remove teeth one by one. Number 7 for her. And then all for the tattoos, there's really none for her. There is dirt. Let's just have a look at this very quickly. We'll just go type 1, we'll go opacity. Oh, there we go, there's our dirt pattern. Yeah, they're really dirty. I'm very surprised that there's no beauty marks on this. I don't know if they'll be some sort of unlockable feature or something like that, because there's none, which is very surprising to me, because in a lot of the pictures, Morrigan does have 3, I believe. At least 3 on one cheek. 2 little ones in the upper cheek and 1 around the sort of, not even the Munro spot, but around that zone between the nose and the mouth, but off to the side. So that's a bummer. You can do a lot of stuff with the tattoos, but one that I couldn't find that was suitable for it. So yeah, it was unfortunate. So we want to, oh God, don't give her that. Reset tattoos. So that is what she looks like. So what I'm going to do as usual, I'm going to run through, let me just take a screenshot of this. Yeah, look at her. She's plotting. I do like the pupils big. So we're going to go through the different lightings here. So don't forget that's on the bottom section so we can see what they look like. Well, that's a nice shot, isn't it? Click. And then we can just cycle through the different lighting to see what they look like at night. That's a nice shot too. We want one to go like head on though. They've done an amazing job with this. The level of detail is just wild. I really did not expect it. And to have this launch before the game is just so smart. Perfect timing. Like a well-oiled machine. She looks a bit too user-friendly like that, doesn't she? Oh, and then she smirks as this evil smirk. She probably needs to be a little bit more wrinkled, I think. Ah, no. Let's bring her out a bit. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Oh, wow. That's beautiful. Wow. Can you take another picture, please? I'm trying. And then we'll just zoom it out. So this is how I usually do the the thumbnails. I just like it like that. Back to that. So we'll go over here, do this one. And the only other thing that I find them missing is they need more hairstyles, I think. That's beautiful, isn't it? I find that a lot of people are sharing their creations with this lighting. But when she's got popping eyes like she does, then it doesn't really do them justice. You know, these sort of yellow eyes. Whoops. Yeah. Anyway, so that is all the settings. I hope you found it helpful. I hope you enjoy it. I love and leave you. Thank you so much for hanging out and supporting me. And I'll see you in Dragon's Dogma 2. Till next time.